We all know that not everyone is a big fan of the rapid growth of the digital economy due to cryptocurrencies, and we are here to talk about why using an environmentalist's angle. In today's video, we will be talking about the different impacts of cryptocurrency mining to figure out why environmentalists are against them. Cryptocurrencies have been in the news a lot lately, with Bitcoin and Ethereum being some of the most well-known. But is this really good for the environment? Cryptocurrencies are not environmentally friendly. Their production and use require a lot of energy, and they can create emissions in the environment. Some people argue that this is a problem because cryptocurrencies are based on blockchain technology, which is known to be environmentally friendly. However, this does not mean that all cryptocurrencies are green. For example, Bitcoin mining uses a lot of energy and creates a lot of emissions. How does it waste energy? It has been argued that cryptocurrencies are bad for the environment because of the high electricity usage required to mine them. Additionally, a lot of coins are created in a process called mining, which uses large amounts of energy. Mining farms. What are they and why are they bad for the environment? According to new research, cryptocurrency is not good for the environment. The study found that mining cryptocurrency creates significant environmental impacts, including high energy consumption and emissions. The report argues that these impacts could have negative consequences for the global environment and human health. The energy required to mine cryptocurrencies. Why is this a problem? Blockchain technology uses a distributed database to keep track of transactions. This means that there's no need for a central authority, like a bank or government, to hold on to information about transactions. This can lead to reduced environmental impact because it reduces the need for data storage and processing. So, similar to the mining industry, the crypto mining industry also has its own consequences for the environment, due to its energy-intensive process of the creation of its coins. So, first things first, it is important to know that cryptocurrencies are not regulated by a central authority. The blockchain depends on users to validate the transactions, which is why we now have the proof of work in most cryptocurrencies for users to validate their transactions. This is a method that is dominant and popular among users, and has become very competitive. In order to do this, users must solve a complicated mathematical problem, and solving this will validate the transaction and will be rewarded with a certain amount of cryptocurrency. They would also gain access to update the blockchain with new blocks of information. It's a cycle that starts over and over again. So, when we say mining of cryptocurrency, it actually means that they are running programs on their computers to solve these problems and validate their transactions. The more power you have on your computer, the more chances you get at winning the right to update the blockchain and reap the rewards. So, this forces the users to incentivize to put more power behind their computers in order to have a better mining operation. According to Junior Thiamu, founder of the Miners DeFi, a Bitcoin mining company, every time more people mine more Bitcoin, the competition rises. The more machines on the market, the more difficult it becomes to mine Bitcoin. So, now you have a competition going on, with more and more machines, mining and competing within each other. So, naturally, because these users are using so many machines, the University of Cambridge estimated back in 2020 that Bitcoin alone generates 132.48 terawatt-hours annually, which easily surpasses the annual energy usage of Norway. This results in a huge amount of carbon dioxide emission because of energy usage. In the US, 35.4% of Bitcoin mining took place after China banned cryptocurrency mining in 2021, and this created 0.85 pounds of carbon dioxide per kilowatt-hour, which is nearly 40 billion tons of carbon dioxide, produced by the US Bitcoin mining alone. As you can imagine, carbon dioxide emissions have skyrocketed, and it continues to increase every year as we see the digital economy grow at such a fast pace. But of course, it isn't that bad, even if it is really bad. One way to make this sustainable is through the type of energy source you have at home or in your country, generally. Bitcoin farms that are located in countries that have diverse energy sources such as hydropower, wind, solar, or nuclear energy have lower impacts on the environment compared to the countries that rely on fossil fuels. And Bitcoin mining can also be sustainable through the usage of a stranded or wasted energy such as flared gas in energy production. Is it time to ditch cryptos for a more sustainable alternative? Cryptocurrencies are often seen as bad for the environment due to their high energy consumption. However, there is currently no way to mine cryptocurrencies without using significant amounts of energy, and there is ongoing research into ways to make mining more environmentally friendly. In the meantime, some cryptocurrencies are starting to use more sustainable methods of production, such as solar or wind power. So, while eco-friendly cryptocurrencies may not be popular yet, there is potential for them to play a major role in the future of environmentalism. I just hope that sustainability in the digital world catches up with its rapid growth, but currently, Ethereum is in the process of transitioning to an energy-efficient consensus with its Ethereum 2.0. I personally believe this change is necessary because what use would our riches be if our homeland is dying? Am I right? Alright, that concludes today's videos. I hope you learned something, and if you have any thoughts, please leave them down below in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.